What do you think about Trump saying he's a king?
It's bad. I think it's not good.
I don't think it's a good sign. Let's see. Oh, here's another not very good sign. 1.1 million bee colonies died this winter. Race is on to learn why. Cool. This winter, the race is on to learn why. So yeah, 1 million bee colonies died this winter. Wow, that sucks. If the bees die, we're all dead.
I don't understand why bees are dying off, but that's my problem.
Well, I think it has to do with plants dying off too. Like
Why don't we just have like an underground supply of these things?
I mean, eventually we're gonna have to get to the point where we probably have to artificially like pollinate things, like basically like do what bees do, but like ourselves.
Tell
And
the
we
bees.
yeah, instead of like the bees, because the bees are gonna die off eventually, and that sucks. But that's gonna eventually happen. And when that happens, like we're gonna have to like nut up or shut up really quickly because our entire ecosystem will literally just be dead. Like it'll take a couple years or not even maybe just a couple cycles, yeah, and then just death. Our entire planet is just done.
I still don't understand why they're dying off. Like, why can't we just put them all somewhere safe and
This is why I think a lot of them are dying off. So a lot of them are going and like we're spraying pesticides and all these like weed killers on plants and stuff like that. And a lot of the bees are
can't we
going.
just like take the bees that we have and put them down into a big hole inside the ground and have like artificial light and like just have plants underground?
That sounds like a beautiful, beautiful dream.
Like, it sounds very possible.
It does. I don't know if Elon's gonna tackle that with his boring company yet, but that would be interesting if they already had like an underground oasis of bees already, and we just don't know about it. Or
How we can't just save a species if we're humans? Like, why can't we do that?
because we end up not wanting to save the species, we end up. I feel like a lot of like humans almost like they fetishize the end of species. Not even humans, like in particular, like particular people, but like humans as a species, and it's gone back like years and years, and only recently have we like actually like started to like understand that like every piece of the planet is like a working part, and if even one species or one anything just like dies, then the whole ecosystem gets thrown out of whack, which is what happens. I think we're only recently realizing that. So, like, the human race has always kind of, before this, taken pride in the hunt. And I feel like they've always gone out of their way to push, like, that hunt to, like, the point where, extinction, it happens.
Game of Thrones, the Lannisters, the High Rock is where they're from,
Hmm.
and there used to be mythical lions in that area, and then they hunted them all, and they're all gone now.
Those poor Game of Thrones lions.
Right?
I mean, there's a lot of things that have just like I mean, we're trying to figure out cloning and we're trying to like clone woolly mammoths right now. That's pretty nuts. If we figure
Why
out
can't we clone like 4 billion bees?
why can't we clone 4 billion bees? Honestly, that might cloning insects might be a good idea.
They want us to start eating insects, right?
Yeah, that is something that people say, right? We're gonna be doing that soon. I guess it's better than
Snowpiercer.
yeah. Well, I was thinking like Soylent Green, but I was thinking like that's better than Soylent Green, I guess. So yeah,
I was actually just watching part of Snowpiercer,
they eat
and
bugs in that.
I was thinking that like that's what's gonna happen, especially when it comes to the Epstein list. Um, if we can do that with mice and woolly mammoth DNA, why can't we clone 1 billion bees?
I mean, that's That's multiplication clone. Well, you can't. You can.
Why don't we do that?
If you're a beekeeper, you could.
If you're a beekeeper, you could. That's the best response to that question.
They can't.
You know what we
What do
need
you
to do?
mean?
Clone billions of bees and then
Going
genetically alter bees so that they can't die when their stinger comes out.
Bro.
Let's make bees
I
immortal
just
before
solved the
us.
bee problem.
Make it invincible.
Make them
Yeah.
Make it so that
Yeah.
humans start dropping left and right from like allergies and shit.
Oh shit.
What?
Damn. Well, that's like beyond the bees. All right.
Hey,
Your wish is granted. You have one more wish.
Hey, I'm solving
Mr.
multiple problems right now.
All right, Mr. Trump.
What do you think? Like, how far do you think we are with cloning?
Well, we cloned an ear on a rat,
We-
or on a baby pig, I think.
We cloned a
Right.
sheep in the 70s or 80s, right?
So
Or
if
the
we can clone
90s.
like a complex thing like that, why can't we clone bees?
But that's what I'm
I
saying. We cloned a whole animal.
I don't think you have to clone bees.
They're
though,
going
because
extinct.
They reproduce fast enough.
They're
What?
going extinct, though, I thought.
They are
Well,
going
they are.
extinct.
People don't care about the bees, and it's like. But I know what you're saying. So, like, if we clone a bee, just put one bee in a zapperator, and then
A zapperator. That's the best name.
we put the number to a billion bees, and then we clone it a billion times.
That's, you
A
know,
million copies.
that's a good
A
plan.
million. No, we got to go to a billion. Add extra zeros.
Yeah. But I'm just frustrated. We talked about this before. And I just don't understand why it's so dire that we protect them when I feel like we should be able to just copy them and paste them.
Copy and paste them.
This is a simple code issue to you, huh?
I didn't think about code.
I don't either. All right, that's funny. I mean, I wish we could.
We can clone sheep. Apparently deer. We can just do that.
But how do you expect what are you
We got
how do you
3D
clone a
printers.
billion
We
bees?
got 3D printers.
Oh, dude, yeah. We can make him out of any material too.
No, we can't. We need
No.
them. We need them to be alive. We don't want them to go extinct. If you turn them into anything else, then the species is dead.
Okay, so we have a 3D printer. Then we gotta mix like the
Gotta make
samples.
organic material.
Okay, so what kind of how do you collect this organic material?
Donation.
Huh?
By donation.
Don't wait. You're gonna run a campaign to clone a million bees? Tracy, enough of my
Sick of
work.
hearing about him being in trouble.
Well, look. Yeah, it sounds like you don't like bees, but you're just sick about hearing about them.
Bees. I'm just so sick of hearing I'm mad. I'm mad about this cause and I'm fighting for it.
I'm wondering how it's possible to clone a million bees, and
4 billion.
Radon is saying, we have 3D printers and we can get raw material.
There we go. 3D print the bees. Problem solved. Thank you.
Yeah, but we get raw material from donations. That's what he's saying.
So does that mean we have to kill bees in order to make bees?
No.
Wait.
Or
Maybe
we
we
have to
kill
milk the
mosquitoes.
bees?
Oh, what if we eradicate mosquitoes?
What if we
And
use
they
mosquitoes
the
to get
organic
the
material
DNA from the
to
bees?
3D print clones of bees?
They are eradicating mosquitoes right now as we speak.
Good.
Yeah, they're making they're like making them so their beaks don't puncture human flesh.
Mosquito dicks are backwards and don't work.
Exactly.
They
should
can't.
make
They can't grow.
they should make it more than just human flesh because there's a lot of species out there. Unless human is like the most soft. Sound
We are
theory.
very soft.
Yeah, we are.
I'm soft.
Yeah, I'm pretty soft too.
I'll agree.
We're all
But yeah, so 3D print the bees. Boom.
yeah. Okay, so raw material means like bee crushed up bee or something.
That's what
Organic
I took.
material, but like I
And
mean,
water?
I think we just kind of cracked it with replacing them with the the organic material from the mosquito.
Huh?
What?
Damn.
There's a mosquito now?
What the fuck?
We eradicate mosquitoes and use their organic material as ink for a 3D printer that clones bees.
You sound like mosquito Hitler.
We're just talking about mosquitoes, guys. Why are you trying to make me sound evil?
No, I love it. Fuck mosquitoes. That's
Yeah, fuck mosquitoes.
for real. Have you seen the video of the one of the first mosquitoes that can't put their beak through human skin? It's kind of hilarious and kind of sad.
hilarious. I was gonna say sad little bitch.
Yeah, it's both. Yeah. Look it up. Google it. Google it.
Oh shit! All right,
Googling to the host.
I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, Google mosquito penetration.
That's exactly what I'm gonna Google. I'll let you guys know exactly what comes up.
Oh no.
Yeah, look it up on look up art after it too.
Mosquito can't penetrate. There we go.
Your mind's gonna be blown.
shit!
Now, how is that going to affect the ecosystem?
They can't feed off
Just
humans.
humans, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, good.
And they can fly around and they get fed by
So
by bats.
what other insect can we eradicate then, so we can make more bees?
this like small parasite that's infecting a lot of them.
Scorpions.
No, not scorpions. No, they're a vital
No, I'm
nutrient
joking.
source.
Actually, hornets. More so, I would think. Don't hornets kill bees?
Hornets.
Isn't that a thing?
I don't know if they do, maybe.
I don't know. I feel like if like a sneaky hornet got up on a bee and started, messing around, and the hornet's like, oh my god, this ain't a bee, and then all of a sudden he just like murders the bee because he doesn't want any like witnesses to like the foul act of nature that he just committed.
Right. Exactly. No, hornets
Yeah,
do
hornets suck. It was. Yeah, honestly, if hornets could like eat that, hey, here's another solution. Hey, fuck the bees. Let's make hornets pollinators.
No. No, because they would be like moody as shit.
They
Bees
would
are
be
just
moody,
happy.
yeah.
Be like, Bees just kind of get drunk off pollen and take naps.
They do their own thing. Yeah, you're right. That's hilarious. That's a great way to describe bees. They get drunk off pollen and take naps.
Yep.
They're just kind of floating along. Buzz, buzz.
Yeah, exactly. And they just happen to make honey, which is like the best fucking thing in the world.
If I'm being honest with you, I'm not a fan of honey.
Dude, it's edible, it doesn't go bad, it's very sweet.
Well, I love the benefits of honey, but the taste, that's the only thing. I mean,
Interesting.
yeah,
Wow.
that's what I mean. Like I think the benefits of honey are amazing, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the taste. I don't know why. I never really liked it. But I'm open to like, have honey like if it's presented to me, you know what I mean? It's not something I'd go out of my way to get, but it's not something I would be like, no.
Did you have it like from a bottle or from the source?
I've had it from a bottle. I've never had it like fresh, like really good, like actual honey, like the comb. I think maybe I had that once, and that to me was the best thing ever, if I'm not mistaken. Like from the comb.
Interesting.
Yeah. But like regular honey, I'm just like not a huge fan of. I don't know why.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it could also be brands too, because when I don't like something or if I think I don't like something, I tend to just stay away from it. So it
Mm,
could be I had a brand of honey that I didn't like, and I was just like, well, I guess I don't like honey. So then I just kind of
interesting.
yeah, and
Oh
then
wow. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask if you've had honey since then.
yes and no. I've had like some
Okay.
honey, like stuff with like honey in it, but I've never had like straight honey since then. But I'm open to
Okay.
try it. Like I said, I'm not, it's like
Yeah.
seafood. I'm not gonna go out of my way for it, but like I'd try something.
Mm.
Yeah,
I've been getting just honey on my coffee.
that seems like a good idea. Sweeten up the coffee a little
Really
bit.
good. Absolutely.
Yeah. You look one way, you see George Bush and Skull and Bones. You look the other way, you see Al Gore and the World Economic Forum.
There you go, dude. Exactly.
What do you think about the the possible extinction of bees and how that would affect the ecosystem?
I love where this is going.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a great switch up, dude. The bees, man. Let's go into bees, kid.
Yeah. Well, first, what do you think about it?
About extension. Well, like, so what? Where are we getting it exactly? Like, adding bees
Extinction.
to the wait, no. So bees going extinct, or making sure bees don't go extinct.
Going extinct. Making sure they don't.
Okay. I think that. I mean, simply, I guess I would really just say I think that's detrimental.
Because he thinks that we're gonna lose them.
You think we're actually gonna lose bees, dude?
I do. I think that bees are going to be dead soon, and we're going to have to figure out some kind of way to supplement
I think.
the way to to pollinate.
I think I think the bees going extinct for a while now. I think at first it was probably a problem, and that it's been handled for a while, and now it's a fear mongering technique that they use to make us scared that we are. Oh, we need to be. Oh, bees, we need to be. Like
They're fine.
what?
You think the bees are fine right now?
I think that we're more fine than we probably think we are. We might not be perfect, but in my eyes, I think that for a while now, probably. I mean, this is totally just blind JoJo Siwa theory. It's something that I've had in my head, I guess, because it's funny that you brought it up. I think they do that with a lot of animals. I think they did it with the bald eagle. Now look at the bald eagle, bro. They're thriving. They're good.
You think the bees are going to go the way of the bald eagle?
bald
They're
eagle,
going to just start
100%.
thriving again?
I think that we're going to hear a great story in the next like couple years or so, and they'll be like, "The bees are thriving. We're doing great again. Don't worry, America's good." But
This wasn't where I thought this was going to go.
By the way, you got to pay $10 for gas a gallon. But the bees are great. They're safe. Like, dude.
So we don't have to like start cloning them.
No, dude. See, this is the stupid shit that I think society does to us, where they're like they get us fixated on goofy shit. The bee thing hasn't really been something that has distracted someone too long in a while, because I don't think anybody's really like, hey man, like, but you ever go to work and lately and be like, someone just turns to you and like, yo man,
Wait,
hey, you heard
you
about this?
think cloning 4 billion bees is goofy?
No,
That's the exact number.
no. I think it'd probably be smart if we could clone bees, I guess. But what if they end up being like, what if we end up in that like a movie with like they're like hyper freak bees and they evolve into these strong bees that can like one sting kills them.
Their stingers spin.
I think it's dangerous to be doing some types of cloning unless we know we have the shit down like clean.
What do you think we're doing with cloning as a country?
It depends. I mean, bro, they're never gonna show us where they're at. Like, I mean, if they are cloning humans, then I guess they could clone 9 or whatever many thousand bees you just said.
It's possible that
4
you're a clone.
billion.
Dude, I'm not no goddamn clone, man. You never call me a clone again. Never call. Nobody's laughing. This is great.
No, I'm laughing. It's just not picking up.
You ever call me a clone again, I'll find out where you live.
You don't know where I live?
You recording this? Hey. Anyway, hey, no. Fucking, I'm a clone, and I lied to you guys.
All right, but cloning 4 billion bees, do you think that's possible? Do you think that that's what we should do and that should be the answer?
I think it's possible to like take the organic material from one eradicated insect and use that material to 3D print clones of bees.
Why would we want 3D printed clone bees?
Consistency.
For the consistency?
Consistency.
Man, yeah, you cut in and out. The what?
Print them and send them on their way.
You could sell them. You could sell them. Okay, well, yeah, no, do that. That'd be good.
No, you just print them and use them.
I know. So, like, wait, so we're going to make them sentient? We're going to make them alive? What are we doing with these 3D printed bees?
They just need to do their job.
What are they doing, man? How are we making them their job, bro? What am I doing? So do we
Pollinating flowers?
Yeah,
So
we need
do
to
you
clone
have-
4 billion of
Okay.
them.
So what we need to do, okay, I got a great idea, bro. Okay, so we're going to 3D print these bees. We're going to put them at the end of marionette strings. One man is going to be able to operate 10 bees, and he's going to be able to self-pollinate by himself, but it's going to take 5 days. One man 5 days takes to self-pollinate enough flowers. So in a 5-day period, that man's going to get paid. How much do you think he should get paid?
Whatever he's worth.
What do you think a man like that's worth if it takes him 5 days to self-pollinate a field
Whatever
of
his
flowers?
value is. Different people work at different paces.
But it's got to be 5 days, and if you don't meet 5-day quota, then you're immediately terminated.
That's capitalism.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. Like, he was trying to say that bees are going to go extinct and that we're going to have to pollinate flowers.
That could be a thing. If we're talking about 3D printing, so if you're talking about 3D printing bees in general, that means bees are extinct. If we're 3D printing bees, they're gone. They're
No, we're
gone.
trying to make more bees.
No, but hold on. We're talking about in a world where supposedly like we just can't keep them alive, so we just kind of keep refreshing their gene pool with these clones.
Can I say my thing that I think would
If
be a
they're
really
real-
good idea?
Yeah.
What's up?
If we genetically engineer some bees to have stingers that don't kill them when they sting, and then have them mate.
Then we're gonna get that crazy horror movie where bees are the killer.
That's smart.
No.
That's smart. Imagine if we genetically modified bees so that their stingers didn't, when they stung people, it didn't kill them.
That would solve the bee problem, I think. It wouldn't completely solve it, but it would at least taper it off until it gets really bad.
And you could market that to society, and people would be less afraid of bees.
Oh, maybe not. I think people would actually get more allergies and die of allergies more.
Because the genetically modified sting would be even stronger.
Well, I was thinking because then the
Guys,
bees
like,
survive.
This is the thing. That one sting from the genetically modified bee will kill you. So,
Well, the idea is that if bees aren't dying when they sting you, that means that bees are going to be apt to sting more because they're not going to think of it as a death wish. Eventually, it's going to be genetic.
Did you forget that once a bee stings and its stinger leaves its body, it can't sting again?
That's what I'm saying, though. We genetically alter the bees so it doesn't leave its body.
But
so
that's the thing. Then there's a bunch
they
of
can
bees
keep
flying around that
stinging
don't
again.
have. No.
What does he even need the stinger
I'm
for?
talking
Like,
about-
what
No,
other animals
no.
are going after bees?
They use the
What
stinger
animals
for
eat
pollen,
bees?
but no, I'm saying that
No.
it makes it so
I
the
don't want
stinger
that. I don't want
doesn't
want that.
come off of the bee.
Think about how that's the flaw, dude. Think about how that's the flaw. So, like, if you make a bee be able to release its stinger and sting, and still be able to stay alive after.
No, not release its stinger.
But then it
Like,
is alive,
keep
and it
the
still can be
stinger.
alive and still pollinate and still do its whole life cycle without having a fucking stinger, and that would still make it an active part of fucking.
No, I'm saying that it wouldn't. It would keep the stinger.
No, we
It
don't want
wouldn't
that.
shoot the stinger.
No, I don't want that.
It would keep.
Hold on. Are you saying that they need the stinger?
Yeah, they need the stinger. I thought in order to
They
even
don't.
get
No.
pollen.
No,
No?
I
no,
thought it was just for
no,
self-defense.
no, dude. No.
Oh, I'm an idiot then.
They don't
But
need
still,
their stinger to.
I don't know.
They
I
need
mean,
their
we don't
sting-
really know.
So,
You could be right.
no,
the
This is,
the stinger kills them though. So I
Look it
think
up.
if the
look it up. I want you to Google this. Bees collect their pollen on their legs. Their legs, nothing to do with their stinger.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's on their
Their
legs.
yeah, but
legs, dude.
still, I think they should
No.
have stingers because they need a way to prevent predators from actively
what's
seeking
the
them out.
thing? Well, what's the thing, bro? Dude, think about it, bro. They have one sting. They have one sting and it kills them. If they release the stinger and it didn't kill them, they'd still be alive after. They'd be like any other
No.
bug who just is a
I'm
little bit
saying
more
some-
vulnerable.
Bees would look at it like,
Somehow
ew,
the
you ain't
stinger
got no
doesn't
stinger.
release. No, I'm saying, are you guys not getting?
I think
I'm
we could.
saying that the stinger doesn't release; it always stays on the
I
bee.
know exactly what you're saying, but I think it would be more sustainable if you're going to create a genetically modified race of bees, and you could even self-regulate a study and see if they could fucking survive and still do their thing in a controlled setting. You could see if fucking you could control, if you could somehow create this. We're just making this shit up, but if you
Yeah, of course.
if you can make these bees and make it so they release their stingers and still are able to function and pollinate afterwards, I think that would be the most functional way to create them. Like if we were going to really
I
actually
think
talk
you're
about
right that that's the most functional, but I think at the same time that would fuck up the bee population still
it
because,
wouldn't.
well, they wouldn't
wouldn't,
have
because you're
any
already
defense
creating a bee.
against
You're already-
prey.
You're already
Or not
creating
prey,
a bee
but
that
predators.
can't die. You're already creating a bee that can't die. So now you're
Yeah,
more
but the bee
fucking-
can just get eaten.
You're creating at that point, dude. If you're going to amplify something as a genetically modified race, I've been drinking. If you're going to amplify something as a genetically modified race, then you can't up it in the fucking food scale because you're going to actually fuck things up, dude. If you're gonna put an amp up in the food chain and be like, hey, look, we're gonna
Yeah,
make
but
these
sometimes you
bees.
need
Dude,
something in the
society
food
would hate
chain.
you. If
We
I heard-
can't get
I'm
rid of sharks.
just gonna put my foot down on this and say, if I heard tomorrow that there was someone in the media that was like, hey, we're creating bees that can't die after they sting you, it's gonna be good, I'd be like, that guy's a fucking moron. Dude.
No, it's not that it's not that it's bad that they can't die after they sting you.
bad.
It's that they keep the stinger.
Yes, it's exactly. That's
But I think I hear what you're saying, where like they need
No,
the
they
stinger
don't.
for self-defense.
No.
Because like
They don't,
what you're saying, hold on,
because
listen to me,
they
listen, hold on. You don't even know what side I'm on, so hold on,
fake.
hold on.
Fake news.
All I'm saying is that your idea of just giving them that, of just letting them live after losing the stinger, that's just like a second chance to just like breed before
Well,
they
if we're
die
talking
again,
about
before they get into like a scenario where they die.
I got the idea from this right here.
I would also argue, though, I just want to make one more point. If you're going to genetically modify the race of an animal to benefit society, then why not make it so it benefits society more than it does the fucking animal?
Are these animals our slaves?
If you're going to genetically modify them, then yes.
I
Are you
think
the
we should just
Anunnaki?
make their lives better. Like,
We're not
I
making
think
them
if we can
we're not making
compromise,
their lives better by making them strong.
we are. We're increasing their numbers.
What if we could genetically modify them to understand music, and then they could have a good time?
That would make their lives better.
You're trying to take the Americanized bee and turn it into an Africanized bee, is what you're telling me.
I'm not trying to bring race into this.
Yeah.
Genetically modified bees, a solution to bee disappearance. Let's see what this guy said.
Take away their stingers. Dude, if you look up...
All right, so you're on the anti-stinger. I'm on the pro-stinger team.
But this is the thing. If you look up
I
videos,
just want to save the bees. That's
I
it.
guarantee you can look up pro stingers and anti stingers, man. I can guarantee it. There's
It's a real
probably
thing?
people. There has to be some people on my side, dude.
I didn't even know this was a real argument. This is just a theory. Let's
I
see what this
love
lady
this.
said.
I think. Hold on, guys. I have a good solution for
This
this.
is a
Right?
great argument, though.
What if? Hold on. I have a good middle ground for you too. What if the bee stings you? It loses its stinger, but it lives, and then over time it grows a new stinger back.
That's perfect. That's great. I like that.
So it can't sting you again right away. You can get out of there to safety.
Really just solved it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No, 100%.
You just genetically modify it like Reptile from Spider-Man's DNA, so you can regrow limbs, regrow the
That is
stinger.
actually the perfect fucking solution, bro.
Yeah, 100%. That was the perfect compromise.
You really are owl, man.
Flying cars are coming. You need to trust me.
Damn, man.
I see it.
Damn, that was fucking smart, bro. Holy shit.
Let me see what this dude says about the bees. Man, they are talking so slow.
Lady, talking so slow.
This is AI, bro.
Is it AI?
No, this is a robot woman. This is an Asian lady trying to do an American accent as hard as she can.
Exactly it.
And that's what I was saying is that
I think we get it.
pesticides.
I think we get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait. This is the part about the modified. That's a good idea too.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a really good idea.
So they are already genetically modified. Dude, I told you, bees are okay, man. We don't even need to fucking worry about this.
Okay. Because we were talking previously about how they should probably build an underground bee farm with artificial sunlight and flowers and just clone billions of them.
No, I'm telling you, bro, they take care of this shit.
4
They
billion.
take care of this stuff. They keep it under wraps. They do it in other countries, so it's not even under wraps. You just don't hear it in local news. So it stays under wraps. And then one day your local news wants to do some fucking happy story and be like, you guys, the bees are okay. And then right after the bees are okay fucking bullshit, they hit you with fucking like, oh, by the way.
But ladybugs, no.
Yeah.
I hope not with the ladybugs.
Oh no, if we run out of ladybugs, what will we do? We won't be able to get rid of orange or whatever those fucking what are those little stupid orange things are? Orange orchids that they eat.
Hey, is this what you were talking about? Genetically modified bees took over Africa?
There are yes.
That's a thing? I
The
didn't know. I
African
thought you were
bee-
just.
Yes, no, the African bee is a psycho bee, dude. Yeah. The African. Yeah. See what happens when you do it the wrong way, bro? Dude.
Oof,
Lethal things, dude.
that's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
Lethal sting. Yeah.
It's a whole thing that actually happened. Actually,
That's
Not
wild.
good.